How's it going, everyone? Nourish it back with part 7 of my Ara Fell series. And we're gonna jump right into things and try and find... Actually, I forgot his name. Doran's house. Actually, I don't know. What did we just get? Opal. The only value of this treasure is to sell it. Amethyst. Okay, so I can sell both of those. Just kinda like walk around looking for the looking for his home. Oh. Can't get to it. No. Is there anything down this way? No, not by the look of it. Go back over here, I guess. Yeah, so just a little quick recap while we're looking for Doran's house. In the last episode, can't get through here. Oh, we can walk on the tracks though, okay. In the last episode, we we were in the hunting range and our father didn't show up to go hunting with us. So we went back to the village, and when we got to the village, everyone was turned to stone. Stone quarry teleport. This must be one of the big crystals that strange merchant lady was talking about. Getting 2,000 experience, oh geez. Let you travel long distances instantly. Miner's quarters. Here. Nothing. Okay. Actually, wait, I'm going to... We just got that earthstone. Increase defense permanently. Yeah, let's increase Lita's defense. Just make Lita like super buffed. Yeah, I guess we have to go to the left. My home is behind this barricade. Just slip under it. Yeah, they went through some pretty precautionary measures just to make sure no one found his home. Save game. Save up for the first one there. Proceed. Chapter 2. Hey! That's pretty cabbage. Oh, what is this place? Oh wow, a few people are safe. This is my home, and I'd like to know why it's so full of uninvited guests. Lita. Daddy, you're alright. I am, yes, thanks to these people. Oh, Papa, it's all my fault. It was this awful ring. Please don't hate me. No, Lita. I'm just happy to see that you're safe. What are you doing here? Why aren't you a statue like everyone else? We have Lady Sidi Kesu to thank for that. All in a day's work. I recognize this magical disturbance and cast a spell to shield us. I'm pleased to see that it actually worked. Who are you? An excellent question. Armini, you're the diplomat here. Introduce us. I am Lord Armini of the Temple. I am Lord Armini of Temple Orlean. Lady Sedi Kesu, Baraman, and I had come to Allura to see to its defenses. The vampires of Blood Forest have been aggressive lately, alarmingly so. We had hoped to discover the reason why. Then, at the archery competition, we realized that Lita possessed an elven artifact of power. When everyone turned to stone, we came here. It's dawned on me that I had an old friend with a theory about all of this. It seems that friend was right. It is lovely to see you again, Doran. I see you're still wearing that ridiculous turban. If you've come here just to insult my choice of headwear, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. In truth, we had hoped you might be able to shed some light on what is happening here. You know more about elves than anyone has any right to. And this is a result of elven magic if I've ever seen it. I may have something to say, yet it is Lita's tale that you should hear first. She was visited by an elven spirit shortly before all of this happened. Oh godly, another kink in the chain. Dorn, I don't suppose you have anything to drink in this place. If you mean wine, I'm afraid I gave it up when I left Orleans. Figures. An elven spirit, you say, what does that mean exactly? And if you'll pardon my being blunt, are you certain you didn't just dream it? I'm sure I'm not just dreaming all of this, but a person who said she was an elven spirit spoke to me. And what did she say? That her people were cursed, and that Ara Fell was dying. She didn't tell me what that meant, though. She called this thing Diane's Ring and told me to take it to the airy ruins in Blood Forest. She said the same thing would happen to Alora that happened to her people, but I'll get the power to break the curse at these ruins. I tried to give the ring back to her, but she wouldn't take it. She said it was mine, and so it was its power, whatever that means. Well, Abyss if I know what to make of that. Doran, Armini, Baramon? She's clearly talking about the stone curse. The legend says that the elves cast it on themselves long ago. How does the story go? They were defeated by vampires and hoped the stone curse would protect them until the vampires died out? It is just a legend though. Or so we thought. The people of Alora are statues. It seems to me that there may be some truth to this. It's too early to say anything for certain. The stone curse, the Airy ruins, Diane's ring. I've heard of Airy, but I don't know why anything of interest would be located there. I have books on all of these subjects around here somewhere. I say we begin reading and decide what to do next when we know more about it. Sadie, take Lita to my room. She can sleep in my bed. The rest of us have a long night ahead of us. She gets to sleep and I have to read? Well, seems like you've lucked out. Come with me, girl. I don't understand what's happening, ma'am, but thank you for saving my papa. Call me Sadie. And it was more accidental than anything, but I'm glad I was able to spare him. Get some sleep, girl. Well, I thought they were going to be bad guys, but thus far they seem like they're pretty good. Stupid ring. I guess I can go downstairs and talk with everybody before I get to bed. I'm not really sleepy yet. Why bring me back here if I'm just going to go back down? Triggered. May I ask you a question, child? Where did you find that ring? Well, the truth now, Lita. I found out one Adrian and I went to explore some ruins in the north. I see, there is a reason such things are frowned upon, Lita. Exploring old ruins is not a game. But I could not have anticipated anything like this. No one could, I suppose, except for perhaps this Doran fellow. You've always had an adventurer's spirit, Lita. Ever since you were a child, it has gotten you in trouble more than once. I didn't mean for this to happen, I know, and perhaps it is not your fault. You're a victim of what has happened, not the cause. That cursed ring is the cause, and its creators are to blame. It does not make sense to fault you for wearing a ring. How are you holding up, Lita? Mom and Pens are both statues, so is Adrian, and it's all my fault. I'm not sure you can really be blamed for any of this. Regardless, you will be strong through all of it. I didn't raise a coward or a weakling, I raised you. If this is your fault, then you will help fix it. If not, you'll help however you can. And you and I will press on together no matter what happens. Promise? Promise. Get some sleep, my daughter. So Lita, what is it? Yes, ma'am. Well, Lita, you sure stirred up a hornet's nest here, didn't you? I'm sorry, I didn't know. I feel so... Oh, I think you can probably blame the elves for this one rather than yourself. Speaking of which, you really think an elven spirit spoke to you? A lady with pointed ears, that was. See-through spoke to me. She said she was a spirit. It could have been a trick or something, I guess. Ha, that'd be an abyss of a trick. Anyway, no more crying, Miss Lita. We have a lot of work to do. We're going to need you to be strong, whatever your role to play is in all this ends up being. Is that understood? Yes, ma'am. Okay, I don't really care about what everyone's saying. I'm just gonna go to bed. I feel like I'm just wasting time. Listen. I still feel like I should be waking up from all this sin. Of course, I've never really had a dream quite this weird before. Lita, I thought you might like to be tucked into bed. You haven't done that in years. It seemed fitting tonight. I just wanted to remind you that I love you and we'll figure this out tomorrow. Thank you, Papa. I love you too. Try to get some rest. In the morning, we'll see what we can do. What can be done about this mess. We'll get through this together. Maybe one day we'll look back on all of this and laugh. Good night, my daughter. Night, Papa. That was sweet. This whole thing really does seem like a dream. A few hours later. Lady Sado, I have a concern. I'd be shocked if you didn't. Yes, I heard Dorn and Lord Armany speaking. Is it settled? We're going to these eerie ruins Lita mentioned. It seems some of Dorn's old work was about an old shrine there, and one was one of considerable importance to the elves. There's no reason the girl should have known about it. It sounds like her encounter with that elven spirit was legitimate to me. I understand, but is it necessary that she come with us? I will assist you myself however I can, but Lita, the girl may be young, but she's not half bad with that bow of hers, and we are rather lacking in manpower today. We're going to need your daughter's help. But she is not a warrior, she's a little girl, she's 16, not even old enough to wed. 16, Edmund, it is not the age of a little girl. She has the ring and it's not coming off. That is all there is to discuss. If there's a way to undo what has happened to Alora, we're going to need her. If we're going to Aerie, she's coming. I do hope you've raised her to be strong. So do I. Early that morning. Oh jeez. What in the world was that? That sounded spooky. Stop fighting, old man. Nobody else has to die. Give us that girl with the ring and that'll be the end of it. Freeze in the abyss. I'm not giving you anything, let alone my daughter. We're getting that ring one way or another, and we don't need you alive for it. Papa, no. There she is. Child, you are coming with us. I will spare the rest of these people should you submit. She will be unable to remove the ring, so do try to leave her mostly unharmed. We will need her intact. I knew that guy was going to be bad. Need me? Need me for what? You're with the vampires? Bear in mind, this is your doing. You were a faithful member of Temple Orlean for years. Now you strike? You can explain after I put a fireball through his chest. I trusted you, bastard. Much more is at stake than any of you realize. Put away your magic, sorceress. Can't move. Stasis magic? Bear in mind, have you been capable of this all along? Yes, I have. Izetel, Nerdy, take the girl. Izetel? What's the name of Argus and Alora? I don't know what the abyss is going on here, but nobody's taking me anywhere. I will kill everyone in this room to take you if you force me to. Stand down. You can't win this fight, and you're not going to make it any easier on yourself or anyone else. From the darkness, a familiar voice whispers in Lita's ear. Lita, listen to me. I know this is strange and frightening, but you have been given the power to end it. Diane's ring was forged with sunlight, imbued with the magic to defeat the shadows. You must use its power, child. Zeri, where are you? What power? What do I do? For the love of... Who are you talking to? Just be quiet and come with us already. Defeat the shadows. I don't know what that means, but here goes nothing. Lita, no, just run. We'll keep them busy as long as we can. Take the artifact and flee. What is she doing? It's Diane's ring. Her powers have manifested already. Izetel, Nerdy, we're leaving now. It's sunlight. How is she doing it? Shield yourself. It burns. Oh goddess, make it stop. Well then, I rather assumed we were going to die there. One of the few times I'd pleased to be wrong. The girl mentioned that elven spirit. I still think she just dreamed her up. How else the magic of the elves, the power of sunlight, the artifacts of power were forged by it. I expected her powers to manifest in time, but not this quickly. Oh, you expected that, did you? How wonderful, because I don't know what the abyss is going on right now. I'm sorry, there's much to explain and no time to explain it. A secret door is in the back of my bedroom. Take Lita through it. You'll find a magic circle outside in the grass. The ring will allow Lita to use it. I will see what I can do for the fallen here. We went over about 10 different theories in our research last night. You really believe your she can fly hypothesis is correct? That better be. Now go. I will explain all of this when there is time. Bearman and Azetel have escaped. There's only one reason I can think of as to why they need Lita alive. Ow, my head. What happened? Frankly, I'm not sure, but there's no time to figure it out. Get over here, girl. Alright guys, so we're gonna end the episode here. Quickly save game. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and if you want to watch the next video, then please do so, and I'll see you guys next time on part 8 of Ara Fell.